see that the victim has just spilled boiling water on himself, and he has redness, it is swollen, and it is now blistering. The first step in this would be to alert EMS personnel by calling 911. Next, we would want to reduce the swelling and stop the burn by running the wound under cool running water. If there's no cool running water available, then you would submerge it. After this, we want to make sure to remove any items near the burn so that they don't get stuck when the body starts to heal. At this point, we would want to make sure not to break the blister, and we would then wait for the EMT while continuing to run cool running water over the wound. In this scenario, we have just eaten at a Chinese restaurant, and he has choking on a piece of spare ribs. The first step is to identify whether or not this is a partial blockage or a complete blockage. Partial blockage is still allowing some air to flow through, and a complete blockage, there is no air allowed or no air coming through, and you cannot breathe or make any noises. In this scenario, it is a complete blockage. So the first step is we would want to perform the abdominal thrust, where you would stand behind the adult victim. You would then wrap your arms around with the thumb facing. You would want to put your foot in between his legs as for support, and then you would give inward and upward thrusts until the blockage is removed. If the blockage does not become removed, then you would want to perform basic CPR and potentially mouth to mouth if the victim becomes unresponsive. During this whole process, we would want to have had a bystander call 911 so that way EMS personnel is on its way. In this scenario, we can see that the victim has fallen. He was playing in a high-intensity game at a family barbecue, and he stepped in a pothole, and he appears to have sprained his ankle. There is purple bruising, it is swelling really fast, and in this scenario, we need to have someone alert EMS personnel. So I have asked a bystander to call 911, and at this point, we can begin the RICE method. RICE consists of resting, ice, compression, and elevation. So he's clearly resting, he's laying down, he's keeping off of the injured extremity. The next step would be to ice. I've gotten ice from the freezer. We would want to ice the ankle. There's compression as well, so we do ice and compression. We would wrap the ankle and ice it at the same time, and we would want to, if allowed, to elevate the extremity. Maybe not to this necessary height, but probably around at least 6 or 7 inches off the ground to elevate it up off the ground and above the heart level.